All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Elaborate arrangements made for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. Supreme Court orders attachment and sale of real estate group Amrapali's properties across India for diverting home buyers' money for other purposes. Nation pays homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 63rd Mahaparinirvan Divas today. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath orders strict action against cow slaughter, unlawful trade in cattle and illegal slaughterhouses. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emerges the most popular global leader on Instagram. And in cricket, India lose early wickets in the first test against Australia at Adelaide. Elaborate arrangements have been made for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. The campaigning in both the states ended last evening. In Rajasthan, 51,687 polling booths, including at least one all-women booth in each constituency, have been set up. Chief Electoral Officer Anand Kumar said that the only requirement for voting is that the voter's name should be there in the voters list. The voter could be identified by the voter identity card or any other approved identity card. More from a correspondent.
More than 2 lakh EVMs and VVPAT machines are being used for the polling. Voter slips have also been distributed by the Election Commission, first time at the doorstep of voters. It has also been directed to ensure availability of all the basic amenities at the polling booth. A unique app has also been released for the voters to avoid queue at polling booths. With the help of this app, voters will be able to tag token and can vote at each turn comes. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, over 160,000 poll personnel have been deployed to ensure peaceful polling. Over 270 companies of Central Armed Forces, 30,000 state police personnel, and over 18,000 forces drawn from 6 other states have been deployed. Over 2 crore 80 lakh electors, including 4.57 lakh Divyangs, are eligible to exercise the franchise in tomorrow's election. 32,815 polling stations have been set up in all 31 districts of the state. A total of 1,821 candidates, including about 135 women, are in the fray for 119 assembly constituencies. More from a correspondent.
The poll authorities have made hassle-free arrangements for Divyangs to come and exercise their franchise on the polling day. They constructed ramps at each of 32,815 polling stations, made arrangements for pickup and dropping of each of the 4.57 lakh Divyangs from their home to polling station and back. Epics have been distributed to over 20,000 visually challenged people, besides printing the candidates' names on ballot units in Braille language too. The VVPATs are being used on full scale for the first time in Telangana, which will enable the voter to read the name of the candidate whom he or she voted. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
Counting of votes will be taken up on the 11th of this month in both the states, Chhattisgarh, including Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram. Supreme Court has ordered attachment and sale of real estate group Amrapali's properties, including 5-star hotels, cinema halls, malls and factories across India. The Apex Court also ordered attachment of 4 swanky corporate offices of the realty firm at Noida and Greater Noida and asked the Debt Recovery Tribunal, DRT, Delhi to auction them. A bench of Justices Arun Mishra and U. Lalit described the company a worst kind of cheater and a perfect liar for not complying with the court's direction. The top court gave a window to the firm's directors and the family members to return home buyers' money by the 10th of this month. The court also asked the company to explain by next week the diversion of around 3,000 crore rupees of home buyers' money for other purposes. The Apex Court also issued notice to the Amrapali's Group CMD Anil Sharma and his directors, Chief Financial Officer and Statutory Auditor Anil Mittal, asking them why a criminal case for breach of trust should not be lodged against them. The court was hearing a batch of petitions filed by home buyers who are seeking possession of around 42,000 flats booked in various projects of the group. Nation pays homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar on his 63rd Mahaparinirvan Divas today. President Ramnath Kovind will offer floral tribute at the statue of Baba Sahib at Sansad Bhavan lawns in the Parliament House complex. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other dignitaries will also offer tribute to the father of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar. A function has been organized by the Ambedkar Foundation, an autonomous organization under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, to mark the occasion. Here's a glimpse of Dr. Ambedkar's life and works.
The father of the Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was jurist, economist, politician and a social reformer who campaigned against social discrimination of Dalits, women and laborers. He died on this day in 1956 and the day is observed as Mahaparinirvan Divas every year. A number of functions are being organized all over the country to mark the occasion. On this day, a large number of people visit Parliament House complex to pay their homage and respects to Baba Saheb. People can pay their homage from 9:30 a.m. till 11 in the morning at the statue of Baba Saheb. With Dipendra Kumar, Sanjeev Jastotia, AIR News, Delhi.
Talking to AIR, Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chand Gehlot said,
अम्बेडकर जी की भारत के संविधान निर्माण में अहम भूमिका रही। उनकी अध्यक्षता में कमेटी ने भारत के संविधान को बनाया था। अम्बेडकर जी ने देश के लिए सर्वस्व न्यौछावर किया और उनकी सोच सर्वव्यापी और सर्वस्पर्शी थी। देश में सद्भावना, समता और समरसता का वातावरण बनाने की दृष्टि से उन्होंने बहुत योगदान दिया था।
In Mumbai, a two-day exhibition of paintings based on the theme of secularism was inaugurated at the Chaitya Bhumi yesterday. Lakhs of followers of Dr. Ambedkar from various parts of the country visit Chaitya Bhumi in central Mumbai on his death anniversary every year. Here's a report from a Mumbai correspondent.
Lakh of followers of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar from various parts of the country are visiting Chaitya Bhumi in Mumbai since morning to pay tribute on his death anniversary. Along with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, many other prominent leaders will soon reach the venue to pay tribute to Dr. Ambedkar. The Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai has made all preparations at Chaitya Bhumi to ensure safety of visitors. Facilities like drinking water, mobile toilets and ambulance have been set up inside the premises. Railways too have made elaborate arrangement to deal with heavy rush of passengers. Central Railway is operating 14 special long-distance trains and as many extra suburban services. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website, newsonair.nic.in. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has ordered strict action against cow slaughter, unlawful trade in cattle and illegal slaughterhouses days after two people were killed in mob violence in Bulandshahr. According to an official release, Chief Secretary Anup Pandey conveyed CM's instructions through a video link to magistrates and superintendents of police of all 75 districts. Mr. Yogi said the district magistrate and other senior police officials of a district would be held personally responsible for any lapse. The Chief Minister will today meet family members of Subodh Kumar Singh, the police inspector who died during the Bulandshahr violence. Here's more from a correspondent.
ADG Intelligence S.V. Shirolkar has completed his investigation of the violence and will submit the report any time today to the government. The Special Investigation Team SIT is also investigating the violence in which one police inspector and a villager died. The state government has announced ex gratia of 10 lakh rupees for the family of the villager Sumit who died during the violence. Two separate FIRs have been lodged in the case. IG Crime S.K. Bhagat told media persons in Lucknow that 4 persons were arrested in the case of alleged cow slaughtering yesterday, in which 7 persons were accused. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has emerged as the most popular global leader on social media platform Instagram with 14.8 million followers. According to a list published by online platform Triplomacy, Mr. Modi is closely followed by Indonesian President Joko Widodo with 12.2 million followers. With 10 million followers, US President Donald Trump is at the third position on photo sharing platform. The picture of newly married Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli and his wife actress Anushka Sharma meeting the Prime Minister has become the most liked picture posted by any world leader. The picture has received nearly 18,35,000 hearts since all three have a combined following of 55 million on Instagram. The picture of Mr. Modi standing at a bus stop in snowy Davos ahead of the World Economic Forum 2018 is the second most liked picture with a total of 16,35,978 likes. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that India is likely to maintain the high growth rate of 7 to 8% over the next decade. He He said the landmark reforms such as the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code offer an attractive and conducive environment to foreign investors. The Finance Minister was addressing a conference on Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code (IBC) at the Indian Consulate General in New York through video conferencing last night. Mr. Jaitley said, given the future potential of the Indian economy, the fair manner in which the IBC is now proceeding, it's a great opportunity for investors. Reserve Bank of India has said that it will implement an ombudsman scheme for digital transactions covering services provided by entities falling under Reserve Bank's regulatory jurisdiction. According to the central bank, the scheme will be notified by the end of January 2019. In a statement, RBI said with the digital mode for financial transactions gaining traction in the country, there is an emerging need for a dedicated, cost-free and expeditious grievance redressal mechanism for strengthening consumer confidence in this channel. The scheme will be notified by the end of January next year. In cricket, India were 63 for 4 in the first test against Australia at the Adelaide Oval a short while ago. The visitors lost early wickets of KL Rahul, Murali Vijay and Virat Kohli in the first half hour of the play after visitors won the toss and elected to bat. Indian skipper Virat Kohli made 3 runs while Murali Vijay scored 11. KL Rahul departed at 2 runs, whereas Ajinkya Rahane in a partnership with Cheteshwar Pujara contributed 13 runs. In Men's Hockey World Cup, Spain will lock horns with New Zealand at 5 p.m. and Argentina face France at 7 p.m. in Pool A matches at Bhubaneswar today. In yesterday's Group D matches, 2-time champions Germany outclassed last edition silver medalist Netherlands 4-1 to inch closer towards booking a direct quarter-final berth. In the second match, Pakistan and Malaysia played out a 1-1 draw. With this, Pakistan continued to maintain third position and Malaysia fourth. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Abhishek. British national Christian Michel, the alleged middleman in the rupees 3,600 crore Augusta Westland VVIP chopper deal sent to CBI custody for 5 days, is the story that dominates headlines this morning. Michel in 5-day CBI custody, writes the Tribune. Behind-the-scene negotiations got CBI its biggest catch in chopper deal, says the DNA. Secrets will be out. PM targets Congress on Augusta, leads the Hindustan Times. RBI keeps key policy rates on hold as uncertainties loom, says Business Line, adding lowers inflation projection, decides to slash SLR by 25 BPS every quarter from January. On fugitive liquor baron Vijay Mallya, the Statesman writes, Mallya offers to repay 100% public money. Writing on the Supreme Court directing state governments to provide round-the-clock police protection to witnesses who face threats for deposing against those accused in heinous criminal cases, the Times of India writes, Supreme Court okays witness protection plan. On the closing of the last day of campaigning in Rajasthan and Telangana yesterday, DNA writes, wooing ends as Raj Telangana head to booths. Referring to the coal block allocations under the UPA government, Hindustan Times informs ex-coal secretary given 3 years jail term, IAS body to back legal challenge. And finally, you may soon be able to opt out of Aadhaar. The Hindu in an exclusive story writes that the government is finalizing a proposal to amend the Act following the Supreme Court order upholding the law with conditions. With that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Elaborate arrangements made for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. Supreme Court orders attachment and sale of real estate group Amrapali's properties across India for diverting home buyers' money for other purposes. Nation pays homage to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 63rd Mahaparinirvan Divas today. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath orders strict action against cow slaughter, unlawful trade in cattle and illegal slaughterhouses. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emerges the most popular global leader on Instagram. And in cricket, India lose early wickets in the first test against Australia at Adelaide. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.